what I consider. That's what I consider real in this field of music. Feel of music.
There we go. We're good.
Okay.
What up? What up? What up? Hello. Welcome. Breaking and Entering Radio. It's a Tuesday again.
Two-Man Tuesday.
Two-Man Tuesday.
Yep.
I like that. Two-Man Tuesday. Hanging out, recording some radio for all you to hang out and enjoy with us. We're live. Come say hello. Shout out to everybody tuning in over on Twitch and YouTube and breakingandentering.net and Instagram and all that stuff. We appreciate that. Say hello in the chat. I see Gucko's already in the chat.
Gucko, what's going on?
Gucko's in the chat. He's competing Thursday night at Big Beat MKE. I'm gonna fix this camera real quick.
All right.
Just tweak it.
Get it together, Alan.
There we go. You don't need to see that much of me on a stream.
Anyway. Oh, the people want to see you. That's what I heard.
they most certainly do not. Shout out to Morningstar saying hello over on Facebook.
Okay. What up, Morningstar?
What up, Morningstar? Thanks for being here. So if you're new, we record this thing every week and every Thursday, as it says on the graphic. We are on Spotify. We're on Mixcloud. We're on a bunch of FM radio stations and online radio stations as well. And this week, I emailed like 90 stations around the country.
Putting in that work.
Work. Pitching the idea of, hey,
yeah.
Would you like to be a...
Are you kidding me? Am I picking up on...
Now you're picking up.
Okay, all right.
Anyway.
Glad we got this figured out before we actually started recording.
Right. Shout out. We sent emails out to like 90 stations around the country.
Right. Somebody gonna like us.
Somebody gonna pick us up at some point.
Yeah.
They're gonna say, hello, we would like to carry your nonsense.
That's right.
For like a year.
That's cool.
And then we will charge them a nominal fee for that. And then the show will make money. In theory.
We like money.
We do enjoy money.
Mm-hmm.
I would especially enjoy money right now. My wife's car's in the shop. So hit up that Patreon.
Don't you want his wife, his lovely, lovely wife? Don't you want his wife to be driving?
keep it going.
It is right.
Shout out to Amber over on Facebook as well, saying yes,
Amber.
Keep going. So thank you for being here. I like that we got the people popping in, saying hello.
It's good. Like that.
Apparently the seats that I gave Claire for Chicago are great.
Oh, look at you
the
giving
band.
people nice.
So she won some tickets.
Shout out to her.
Yeah. So shout out to Protege, shout out to Him Who, shout out to everybody that is popping in here.
Thanks. We appreciate this.
We got people hanging out with us on a Tuesday. Maybe we are unshadow banned on all of the social medias.
Maybe.
It felt that way. It felt like anytime we put anything out in the world,
it was holding us back.
They were holding us back. Big Zuck.
Yeah.
Big suspect. Big Zuckspect.
Yeah.
Was holding us back.
That's right.
So now we're able to do whatever. Or you know what it is? Patrick's not here.
Oh, that might be it.
And they were like, oh, the cancelable one. The cancelable one's gone.
I don't know.
So
a A lot of things could
what
be
if-
happening.
This could have been the week. We could have canceled Patrick. We could still do it, but
Do it. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Can't nobody check us. Who gonna check us, boo?
not a damn one of us.
That's right.
There we go.
That's right.
Shout out to John Sparrow from the Violent Femmes, who's tuning in, I believe, on tour with the Violent Femmes right now.
Wow.
On a West Coast tour.
Okay.
So shout out to him.
They ain't even dinner yet.
What?
They ain't even dinner yet over there.
No, it's
Or barely. It's old people dinner.
he's got downtime before they go on
So,
stage.
okay.
That's what that is.
All right. Okay.
Playing 40 years of the Violent Femmes debut,
Oh.
which is also in that record case somewhere. There's a
Is-
vinyl copy of
Is this
it.
an alpha order or no?
It is an alpha order, so
It's on the
probably
T or V?
like it would be under V, so probably under your right elbow. Good luck. Yeah, 40 years of the Violent Femmes. John says that they're in San Diego on their off day today, so he is not about to hit the stage, but within the next like 24 to 48 hours, he will be hitting a stage. So if you're in San Diego, go check out the Violent Femmes because it's a fucking good show. He plays a grill. That's his drum set. He plays a barbecue grill. Where else you can see that? I think he is the only grill drummer, him and Victor De Lorenzo, but same band. So I swear it's in there, and if it's not in there on vinyl, it's there on CD for sure, because I played the shit out of that CD. Oh. That I believe is it. Is there a girl on the... Yeah, that's it. Hey. Shout out to that 40-year-old vinyl right there.
We be on it. Don't think
We're
we
on
don't
it.
be on it. We be on it. Bam.
I gotta get them to sign that now.
Yeah, you do.
I gotta end with the band now. So you can just leave it. I'll put it back. It's fine.
I used to work in the library. I got it.
Oh, okay.
Central Library. They used to have us do this shit by hand.
Oh, that sounds actually kind of rough. Anyway, shout out to everybody hanging out and tuning into the show. We appreciate it. Tell a friend, be a friend, tell a friend about us, and we are gonna start recording this actual thing
Yeah.
so that we can I don't know, keep drinking and talking.
Yeah. If you're drinking and talking, we might go see our buddy after this. I'll see Pat.
The third member of the show.
He'll be done.
He's not
by-
canceled or dead.
No, not this time. Not yet.
Oh my god. Okay. While we're at it, real
All right.
quick, I've been waiting for everybody to be in the same room, but fuck it.
Uh-oh.
I got a gift today, courtesy of Blaze One Radio.
Oh. Did we get shirts?
We got shirts.
Oh, shit.
Let me see which one is you. Let me see. This, I believe, is yours. That's you. Sorry for bumping the mic, everybody. And this one's Pat. Shout out to
Shout out to Blaze One
Blaze
Radio.
One Radio in Atlanta
Yeah. Shout out
for hooking us up with the
Right.
t-shirts.
Yeah.
So
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
I got the envelope in the mail, like the stuffed with everything, and Laura looked at me and she's like, "What? Did you buy another T-shirt?" Because I buy a shit ton for Big Beat every year.
Yeah.
And no, lo and behold, these ones were just given to me.
Yeah.
So shout out to Blaze One Radio, blazeoneradio.com. You can hear us. We're on there. I think we're Fridays.
Okay.
We're on a lot of online stations on Fridays.
All right.
So
Because we starting the weekend off right.
exactly.
That's why we drop on Thursdays on Spotify.
Yep.
Yeah.
The weekend begins on Thursday. Everybody knows that.
That's right.
All right. I think we're ready to actually like record our show.
Am
No,
I- you-
no B is.
You are getting me, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Are you
All right.
not hearing yourself in the headphones?
No, I don't feel like it. Well, I'm getting the music though, so I'm like, I must.
Yeah, you're in my headphones.
All
Good.
right. All right. As long as
Just
you're good.
Jiggle a wire. It'll work. Shout out to No B that is in the chat as well.
No B, what up? No B, what
also
up?
competing at Big Beat MKE this Thursday night,
Okay.
going up against Hot Science, I believe.
Okay. You
Or maybe Super. Oh no, he's going up against Super Ego.
Okay.
Super Ego Beats.
Is Hot Science against Gucko then?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
That both battles gonna be fire this
Okay.
week. So if you're in the Milwaukee area, come to the Jackalope Lounge and come hang out with us over at the Wicked Hot. 'Cause
All
it's gonna be a blast. Are you gonna be there?
I'm gonna try and make it this week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Matt's gonna be there. Pat's gonna be there.
All right.
Twan will be gone next
So
week.
okay, next week.
He'll be here. Yeah, this is the last.
I
week
won't be
he's
here. I won't be here next week because I'll be out of town.
You're gonna be not here. for Tuesday, right? For Monday for radio, you're gone.
Yeah, because I think assuming there are no flight delays, I would be getting back here like 7.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. So, yeah, and you're not coming straight here from the airport.
I mean, that'd be a nice flex. Off the jet,
Straight off
jet to the studio.
Straight off the flight.
Straight off the flight to the studio. Had to drop some knowledge for y'all. I know you've been hurting for them jewels. I'm here for you.
I know you wanted those facts.
I know you wanted those facts. You've been starving.
All right, let's record this shit.
It's like bread and fish.
What?
Like Jesus.
Oh, okay. Side note, every week now, Twan says we get it popping like fish grease over at Big B. And the first time I heard it, I died. And I still hear it, and I still crack up every time I
good.
hear that shit. I'm just like, why? Where did this come from?
Have you never you have not fried fish?
I have
before.
fried fish, yes. I understand.
You know how I be.
But I was like, where
Dog.
does your brain go that you're like, man's a lyricist? That's real. That's
Yeah.
a real
Yeah.
a real fry scar.
Yeah. These were chicken wings, but still. It was
Close enough.
popping.
It was all right. It was popping like chicken
it was
wing. Let's get it popping like wing grease.
All right.
Also, this is the wing grease radio hour now. That's what we're calling it.
Wing grease.
Wing grease radio. Coming in hot.
I mean, if somebody got that deal on them wings again, I would make some more on Sunday.
I put on the scroll today. I don't know if it's around here. I put on the scroll today. Well, one, I also put some of you have no idea what radio edits are, and we can talk about that in a second.
Okay.
But two, I also put that we need a barbecue sponsor after last night. We went and got some ribs,
Got some
all the
ribs.
nailers. It was
Yeah.
dope. But yeah, some of you also don't know what a fucking radio edit is. And that means no curses.
No curses. And then
Somebody sent me an email, and they sent me 3 emails, and they're like, "Yo, here's stuff for the show." First off, they called it breaking radio. They misspelled breaking. I'm putting you on blast. Sorry.
did they break? They did breaking instead of break in?
It was BRAKING radio,
Oh.
like you're breaking your car. Yeah. And then they sent me 3 tracks, and I specifically said radio edits clean, no swearing. Not a damn care in the world. There's every other word in there.
And you know what? It's not that Alan can't do it, but Alan doesn't want to do it because he's
It's-
busy. He got other shit to do.
I gotta listen
unless
to
you
it.
unless you really really on his good side, don't be doing that.
I gotta listen to it. I gotta analyze it. I gotta make sure it's on Spotify so we can put it on our show.
He only edited some shit for me because it was my birthday. If it wasn't my birthday, he wasn't gonna edit shit.
I actually have been getting faster at it, but I just ran out of time today. But yeah, no, what he said.
Yeah.
All right, let's record our
All right.
show. What's up, world? Hello, welcome to Breaking and Entering Radio. It's Alan Hallis,
And Omar Beckham.
giving you 2 hours of independent underground hip hop, broadcasting out of the Breaking and Entering World headquarters in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. As you can tell, there are 2 voices again.
2 again. Hey guys, I promise there's no feud with Pat and myself where we can't be in the studio together. There's nothing like that.
No, I'm here
Don't
to push.
worry.
I'm
It's
here to
all
push
love.
that narrative.
We were just kicking it
Last night,
the night before.
we're hanging out,
It's
eating
all
ribs.
good. We doing a couples thing this Friday. Like
You
it's
and your
good.
and your ladies. and
yeah,
your
yeah,
ladies.
yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm just
saying.
you can come too.
No, I got stuff going on.
Yeah, okay. I just want you to know you and your wife are invited. Don't
I'm
think
aware.
y'all not.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
we are here to give you some music broadcasting out of the Breaking and Entering World headquarters. There's 2 of us again, so we're holding it down. We just hung out last night, but
Yep.
how are you feeling today, Omar?
Today I'm feeling pretty good. Although we got the ribs last night, right?
Yep.
Then we went out afterwards, and then today for my lunch, which was like 10:30,
Okay.
I had like some leftover wings from Sunday.
Oh.
So like I was like, man, I've just been going crazy. So like I got like a salad like later in the day, and I'm like,
Smart.
yeah, I was like, nah, we gotta like at least attempt to balance this out.
The growth over here.
Yeah, trying
Unreal.
to balance that out. So, and I got another salad for later, so when I get home, I'm gonna eat that salad.
Ooh, salad boys.
Yeah.
Salad boys.
Yeah.
Big salad boys
Right.
over here. Okay.
Yeah,
Solid.
That's the plan. Well, how are you doing?
I'm good. By the time you hear this, I will have a crazy sports weekend happening.
Okay.
So Wednesday, I took off so that me and Chris,
Yeah.
one of the other, the fourth
the fourth nailer.
Newport Nailer,
Yeah.
but our captain, we went to the Brewers game. So got some Brewers tickets, sitting 8 rows behind the plate.
Okay.
Friday, I am going to be at the Milwaukee Admirals game for their playoff series. Shout out to the Admirals. Saturday, I'm going to Chicago for my first MLS match.
Okay.
So I'm going to see the Chicago Fire, and I have some front row seats at the Fire game. So
you got some fire seats for the fire.
I have fire seats for the Fire match, yes. And then my uncle is was an Admiral season ticket holder, so we're coming down from Milwaukee, but he's trying to make it back so we can go to the next Admirals game because they play Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
So 4 games in about 5 days. So
I'm pulling for you.
4 games, 5 days, and 3 sports.
Okay.
It's a hell of a weekend for us.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna.
I'm gonna
make
pull it
It's
off.
gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be great. So Instagram stories everywhere,
All right.
pictures everywhere.
All right. Can't
But
wait.
yeah, I'm doing good. Everybody's doing good here. We are in mode, so we're gonna play some music from Dave Flywalker because I have not played this in a minute, and I love this song. This is In Mode by Dave Flywalker here on Breaking and Entering Radio. Does that look like we're hot?
It was never.
I'm gonna just turn this. I'm
I'll
gonna
try-
turn this main.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to the people watching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up. We're gonna talk about some stuff. We got these topics.
We got Chris Brown wilding out first, right?
We have. Well, we're gonna start with a big beat recap.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that one is. Yeah.
I hope you ready to heavy lifting on that one because I was not there.
No, that's fine. I just kind of do the rundown of what happened.
All right.
I remember what I remember happening. Is basically. Here we go. Yeah, I got stuff to talk about. We're good. Here. All right, ready?
Okay.
What's that beat? Oh. Pull the fake out on me. Okay. So much to talk about happening this week. We have lots of hip hop news, but before we do that, we got to take care of some business at home. The Big Beat MK Beat Battle continuing Thursday nights through June 15th at the Jackalope Lounge in the Milwaukee area in the 3rd Ward. If you're not here, you can follow along over at breakingandentering.net. Little rundown on what happened though this past week at Big Beat. We had 2 crazy battles. We had 2 crazy performers, and it was a much smoother night altogether on my end.
Good. Equipment
was fine.
Equipment's running.
We're good.
Okay.
Twamak was killing it
As usual.
as our host.
Yeah.
Had a guest DJ, had the home wrecker there instead of Topher was not there this week.
Okay.
He'll be back this week Thursday night. 2 crazy battles. We had a big upset. We had a first round upset.
I heard about this.
So the first battle of the night was Space Crime versus Domes 1.
Yeah.
And unbeknownst to a lot of us, Domes 1 is a dude named J Todd who has been around for a while
Okay.
in the Milwaukee music scene. I'm talking decades plus.
Okay.
He's actually the owner of Classic Slice Pizza, so shout out. He is one of the owners of Classic Slice Pizza. And yeah, he's been in the original, like I believe was in the original Milltown Beatdown.
Okay.
So knew a thing or two about battling, but doesn't really have a lot of production out there lately. So he went head to head with the defending champion, and he won. Domes won, taking down Space Crime in the first round.
Champion go down the first round. It's
Going
tough.
out.
See, it's tough. It's tough. You gotta bring it.
Yeah. If you know, well, Mystic Music, who has been in several of these battles, he pointed out, actually, I believe in our live stream or somewhere, that this is the first time we've had a returning champion come back to actually
Right.
battle.
Yeah.
So Space Crime was down to try and do it. And yeah, just got edged out by an OG, basically, is what happened. And J Todd moved on. So craziness from Domes 1 in the first battle. Second battle, we had 2 killers as well. We had something totally unique. So we had Angry Cat, which some of you know as Mr. Lou Meth. He's a rapper here in Milwaukee, but
Okay.
also produces under the name Angry Cat. He's got like comics. He like draws stuff. Like he super creative.
It's a
dude.
full-on creative.
Yeah, full on creative. He went up against Orion, who has been a staple of the Big Beat MKE crowd,
Yeah.
and he's been a rapper for a long time. So the two of them went together. Orion has only been producing for a year, and he won. But Angry Cat pulled out all the stops, dressed up in Star Wars gear because it was May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you kind of thing, and did these like wild theatrics and was like, he was hitting the Humpty Dance at one point. Like he's like up on stage, like twerking. Grown man just going for it, leaving it all out there.
I love it.
It was wild. It was hilarious. Like he knew that, I mean, the beats were great too, but he was like, I'm here to put on a show.
He's here to perform.
Yeah, and Orion has like done, I believe, some battle rap stuff, or he's very, very well versed in battle rap, but never a beat battle. So it was crazy to see him like kind of have like the faces and like get up in his face a little bit, and like his production was super fire too. So two new names moving on, two people that had not been previously in the beat battle, and now they're gonna move on to an absolute banger of a battle on May 25th alongside Duff the Pro and Casket.
Okay.
So coming up this week, I also didn't even mention the performances. We had
Hectic, right?
Yeah, we had Hectic, Street Team Hectic, he brought up like all the Southside people that he could bring up.
Nice.
Brought up GPL Magico, brought up Shangwala, he brought up BU. He started rapping up in the balcony. Like now that they got these wireless mics and everybody wants to play with them.
Now they're going up there. Okay.
Yeah. So that was one battle. We had one performance. Lady Sabo.
I saw the clips. Those
Lady
look fire.
Sabo crushed it, and she brought out Jesus.
Okay.
So the South Side was very well represented this week. And we got some craziness coming up this week too as well. So we got Hot Science going up against Gucko. That is in the second battle of the night, I believe. And the first battle of the night is Super Ego Beats against No B. And that is going to be, I mean, No B has been in beat battles before. Super Ego Beats has been telling me for years that he was going to get into the battle. And he finally submitted this year.
24, nice.
So that's going to be wild.
All right.
We got performances from H. Kane, and then Nile is actually bringing out Fat Nerd Records. So he's going to have like kind of a showcase of his whole label.
Okay.
So all happening in the course of one night. Topher's going to be on the DJ, on the tables, mixing it up.
You'll be running around like a chicken with his head cut off.
That'll be me.
Yeah.
That'll be me. Yeah,
I know.
Twan Mac will be hosting. It's his last night hosting before a 3-week stint out in Europe.
Okay.
With Arrested Development.
Okay.
So big things happening over at Big Beat MKE. If you have not been, if you can get down to the Jackalope Lounge, do so at the Wicked Hop in the Third Ward in
Also,
Milwaukee.
shout out to Twan Mac. He was performing at Drunken Cobra over the weekend.
Yeah, performed with Onyx.
Yeah. So shout out to him.
Wild.
Yeah.
Onyx was supposed to perform in Cudahy at X-Ray Arcade, and their tour got canceled. But the guy that owns Drunken Cobra is very like.
Oh yeah, he's ahead.
He's ahead. He's booked like Public Enemy before. Yeah. He booked a couple other like OG rappers, and like gets him to do these like private parties.
Yeah.
And so he just reached out to Onyx, and so we had Onyx and Twan Mac and Wauwatosa.
Nice.
So you never know what's gonna happen here, but lots of big things happening all over the place.
Love it.
We're gonna get into some music right now though, and we got plenty of hip hop news coming for you after this. But first, we're playing some music from King Miles. This song's called "I See Dead People." Check it out on Breaking and Entering Radio. I still feel like I was coming in hot, so I was trying to be like away from the mic.
It still looks a little high, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Or if not, you'll be having to deal with that shit later.
Yeah, we should be okay.
All right.
We should be all right. I think that it's just this board is like touchy. So.
I mean, was it a state sale or was it like outside of a dump?
No, it was an estate sale.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Okay. not
would be,
like dump, but
it would be amazing if it was outside of a dump, just hanging.
I mean, like I got like the first CD shelf system outside there, so like it was like on top of the can. It wasn't like in the garbage can, but just a full shelf system. So Uncle was like, "Here."
Right.
So like that was the first CD shelf system I had. I think it was a Sony. Had 2 tape decks, CD player.
The end of the block, there was like somebody had like recording equipment for sure.
Yeah.
Because like all the boxes from it were outside, and I was like, do I try to like scrounge up and find like a mic or some like an MPC or some shit like that? I did not dig through the trash for it. Thought about it. Gucko asked, "Can I bring out Systematic to shred on guitar during my battle?" No, you cannot. Of course, it was like they didn't all play things. You know what I mean? Like we're not bringing bands up, so like they were like, let's just hit play off of our interface at the time.
Yes.
So that would be fine if it was like that, but you can't be like Gucko featuring Systematic versus Hot Science in that battle.
All right.
Although Hot Science, I have heard, is performing his beats live. So we'll see.
Spicy.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I said it.
You're too late.
Too
You
late.
said it now. You can't take it back.
Not that actually makes a difference. It really actually could hinder as well as help.
Because something fucks up.
Yeah, exactly.
I
You're just
remember
putting the risk on it.
I remember a show at Summerfest where I want to say it was Nappy Roots,
Okay.
and they were trying to play stuff straight off the MPC.
Oh, that doesn't work with a live setting and that big of a
It did not.
with a delay.
It did not.
Yeah.
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 So me and Bizon were at that show. Yeah, that did not work.
We gotta bring Bizon out one of these weeks.
I
We gotta get the Bizon faces that they used to have.
hopefully he's been recovering. So 'cause
Recovering.
He had a procedure on his back. Oh. Yeah. So
that's right.
he just did a 2.5 hour stream today.
Okay.
That's like the longest stream he's done in a month and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Give me 1 second.
you gonna message him real quick? Oh, you just get the biz on face. Oh, that's got the oh, you can make your own.
Oh no. No, I did it too big. Why is it that big?
Oh, because it's a big ass file for you to take and get it printed somewhere, probably. You gotta zoom out.
It's on like 4 pages. What is this?
Oh. So you probably take all 4 and make like a, because then if you print 4, if you do 4 whatchamacallits, right?
I guess. I have no idea what's about to happen here. It's gonna be just small.
I like that the site is still up, by the way.
Yeah, I've wanted to print these out and just have them around. Like in the course of not
Yeah.
like just in my house, like at the battle. Well, we might be getting something.
All right.
We
shall
might be
see.
getting a Bizon face coming through.
All right.
If I would have thought, I would have had these ahead of time. We'll see what happens. This is live printing. You can only get this on our live stream on Twitch.
Is there paper in there?
I don't know. There should be paper in there. It should spit. It'll just spit out of the bottom tray. But it's probably just gonna be like, no, your shit's offline. It's here in spirit, and we're gonna print off a Bizon face one of these weeks. Or it's gonna print like right in the middle of this next segment and just fuck everything up. Yeah. All right. Let's talk this mess with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, wait. Did you record yet? My bad.
We're good.
You see his tweet from Doja Cat? Planet Her and Hot Pink were cash grabs, and y'all fell for it. Now I can go disappear somewhere and touch grass with my loved ones on an island while y'all weep for mediocre pop.
Oh. Well, isn't that lovely of her?
As someone replied back, how was Hot Pink a cash grab when you barely made money from it at first?
Damn. The internet, fucking undefeated.
So mean.
So mean. Okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah. This is a good one. Welcome back.
Welcome back. The live stream is where it's at sometimes, let me tell you. We got some mess to talk about today to really lead off the news portion of this show. Chris Brown's birthday was over the weekend, or they celebrated Chris Brown's birthday over the weekend. Usher decided to throw a party for him at a skating rink in Las Vegas. So kind of like a surprise 34th birthday thing happening. And after a little bit of a disagreement, there's a rumor that a fight broke out, and there's also a rumor that Chris Brown and his team jumped Usher
Yeah.
at a party that Usher threw
Yeah.
for Chris Brown.
Now, there have been some disputes since this article was posted
Yes,
that the fight did not occur,
right.
which I'm kind of inclined to believe because he performed at Lovers and Friends like the day after.
Yeah, they performed together. Well, they performed separate sets, but the same thing.
I'll put it like this. If you jumped me, you're not performing at my Vegas residency.
No, 1000% no.
I'm just saying. I don't, and like I'm not that much of a professional for all that.
You're not
You gotta
invited.
go.
You're
Which
not
is why I'm
invited to
inclined to
my.
believe it didn't happen.
Yeah, you're not invited to my festival. After that, for sure. Apparently, per Double XL, per a few other outlets, the reason for this is that Tiana Taylor was at the surprise birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to backtrack just a little bit more,
There people go blaming women for stuff.
Chris Brown had a canceled performance at the 2022 American Music Awards. He was supposed to do a Michael Jackson tribute. And then Tiana Taylor was supposedly set to appear, but then she backed out because she had other obligations. So Chris Brown felt that she was the main reason that they got canceled. No Tiana Taylor, no Michael Jackson tribute. So
That seems fishy to me.
he felt that she was taking away his spotlight, essentially.
That seems dicey to me, by the way. Because what was Tiana Taylor going to do in that performance that
Right.
someone else? Not that Tiana Taylor isn't
To
talented.
outshine him or whatever. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to think like what role would she have played in said performance that her not being there would have led them to be like, oh no, just cancel it. Never. mind.
Unless there was a very significant cameo duo thing, but even then, you can get somebody. Yeah,
you
yeah.
Can, you can get somebody. Else.
You can get somebody, or just acts that part of it, right?
Yeah.
So when Chris Brown sees Tiana Taylor at his birthday party, this is all alleged, he continued to air out his issues with her and then told her to leave, which I guess, if you're putting the pieces together, this is where the argument may have happened that the video is out there of. There's a video of Chris Brown and Usher arguing, and that
Usher
could
probably
be...
being like, yo, relax, it's your birthday, chill out. What's your problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, apparently, this is where things kind of get a little hazy, is that they took things outside, as grown men would do, and Chris Brown and his crew reportedly assaulted Usher outside of Skate Rock City in Las Vegas on Friday night. So there was a video of them arguing before the fight breaks out. Maybe Usher got jumped, but still wild. All I've got out of this is big coke energy from Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it seem like that?
Oh, it's been like that for a while now.
Right.
It's a lot of things where you're like, that seems like something a cokehead would do.
Yep. And turns out Chris Brown would probably do it.
Yeah.
How Chris Brown keeps getting passes is wild to me.
I mean, that kind of feeds into a societal issue as a whole, where you don't punish men for their transgressions and whatnot.
That's
Especially
very
if someone has some notoriety in some form or manner, then they get all of the passes, even though they probably shouldn't.
That's true.
Particularly if it is things against women. That's kind of
Yeah.
the overarching theme.
Overarching theme
Overarching thing.
is that Chris Brown seems to dance his way out of things, no pun intended.
Uh-huh.
But pun intended too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't even know where to put beating up Usher on like the scale of Chris Brown things that have happened though.
That's why I'm like, I have a hard time believing that happened. Because I don't believe that one Usher Raymond would allow himself to be jumped by Chris Brown's crew. And then Chris Brown would then perform at said festival the next day.
Also, I had no idea. Usher's 44 years old.
Uh-huh.
Like, I knew he was older, yes. I actually thought he was older than that. I just thought, because, like, he's had...
because he started super young.
Yeah, he's had a very long run. That's why I was like, Usher's got to be a little bit older than... I thought he was pushing 50 already. But apparently not.
No.
And so I was kind of wanted to be like, why is Usher hanging out with Chris Brown, who is 10 years younger than him now, Now that I know 10 years younger, but I thought that was like 15.
Yeah.
It's still a little like, I don't know, just weird. But yeah, I mean, respect your elders. Don't let Chris Brown come in.
Yeah.
Also, Chris Brown's 34. He's 34. He's a grown man.
He should not be doing nonsense like that.
He should not be jumping people.
It should not even. Stories like that shouldn't even come up.
He shouldn't be jumping people over getting the wrong person coming to his birthday party.
Yeah.
That's something that not even a 12-year-old does.
Yeah.
They don't fight over that.
If it was that big of a problem, you could go talk to security and be like, "Hey, man,
Get this one out.
Can she just go? Like, come on."
Yeah. There had to be some security at this thing.
Of course there was.
So
come on, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Just Chris Brown's a brat? Is that what we get out of this?
Yes, he is a coked up brat.
He's a coked up brat.
Yeah,
Which,
that's why.
Weirdly enough, that's a brat style they never made. Could you imagine?
That didn't make it out of
The
market testing.
No, yeah.
Focus groups. They didn't make it out of focus groups.
You hit a button in the back and it's just saying "run it." That's weird.
And I hit a button.
Weird
Goes,
that it did that.
I feel amazing.
It mixed it up with like a He-Man where it's like, I have the power.
So the question I have for you is,
Mm-hmm.
if we throw a surprise birthday party for you,
Yes.
who would be invited that would make you flip out like that?
Oh, that's putting me on the spot. There is one publication I do not mess with.
We're not putting them on wax?
We are not putting them on record. No.
Okay.
So we
In the city of Milwaukee, we're not doing that? Okay.
no
Okay.
wouldn't dare do such a thing.
All right.
So
All right.
but I don't think I would get to the point where I would want to fight you guys over it.
If we're like, Alan, calm down. And then you and Ben Slowey jump me and Pat outside the venue.
One, that is the worst fight that has ever gone down.
What is you, Ben, and Matt jumping us?
That doesn't make anything better. There's a lot of loose noodle haymakers being thrown right there. It's looking like you threw some spaghetti out. It's just flopping.
Should we throw Joe in there too?
There's a wacky waving arm flailing tube man of a fight is what's happening there. A lot of limp wrists going left and right. If my brother-in-law's involved, no, then Bulldog Joe is
Okay.
in.
Bulldog Joe.
Bulldog Joe is
Bulldog
in.
Joe, I love it.
No, I don't think that there's anybody that you could invite to my surprise party that would make me flip out that badly.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Maybe that says something about me. Maybe I'm just a nice guy. But yeah, I would probably just look at you sideways and be like, really? Really? That's what I would do.
I was like, there's a couple people that make me be like, dog, for real?
Do you have anybody that if I invited them to your birthday party that you would fight me over it? Uh-oh. Maybe. This is a maybe.
Like Trump.
Oh yeah.
But you wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, outside of something like that, but no.
I stand corrected. That would also be my one.
Outside of something like that, nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. Well, good. We don't hold grudges like that, I guess.
No, I can't think of.
The only person we fight is Patrick. So that's fine.
No, you do. I'm not fighting.
We're a fight in the street.
I ain't got no beef with Pat.
I don't have a beef with him
Me and
either.
Pat doing a double date in a couple days, man. Ain't no beef. It's all
Doesn't
love.
mean you can't fight him.
It's all love. We're not that kind of family. We're not the fighting family. We the hugging family.
Well, okay. We will not flip out on anybody. But you can enjoy a nice brandy old fashioned.
You can.
That's what I was drinking last night when we were getting some ribs.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was a good old fashioned?
That was my move.
Nice.
Yeah. No,
Nice.
I'm easing into old age with the brandy old fashioned orders.
All right.
So you can check out this brandy old fashioned though, because this is David Lopez with brandy old fashioned here on Breaking and Entering Radio. I think we played that well.
Yeah.
Who would you fight? Oh, I don't know. Are we putting it on wax?
Put it on wax. Love it.
Way to set that up. Do we know Amber Sweener?
I don't.
Swenor? Oh, okay. Well, they said keep it going.
Yeah, that's when we first started.
I know. Yeah, they said keep it going on. I was like, I don't know what it is. But shout out to him. we're already into the rap phone. All right. I did this yesterday in the middle of a.
Amber Sweener is vocalist at Morningstar,
Oh, okay.
creator at Soul Seed CBD.
Oh. Okay.
So just an artist.
I think
creator.
I know. I would say I know the band Morningstar. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know the
yeah,
band
yeah,
Morningstar. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
so-
Now I get. She hit the one and then she hit switch page.
Yep.
Yep. I keep running into that where I almost do things as breaking and entering, or even worse, do things as the shepherd.
As long as you're not being horny on Maine, you good.
No. I'm definitely not being horny on Maine. It's for everybody.
Don't be horny on Maine.
I'm really glad. I've never. Oh, you know what my one is? Oh, you know what my one is? My drunk phase is replying to Instagram stories I shouldn't reply to. It's anything. Now it's just like even homies. Like I'll just be like,
okay.
"Oh, yo, we should get up," or "We should," you know what I mean?
Like that. Okay.
Or like, "This was sick."
Yeah.
But there's a couple like that.
Okay. As long as you're not doing the hard eye joints.
No,
Okay. I'll say don't get fired from your marriage.
no, that's not happening.
All right.
There's a lot of liking stories that should not be liked.
Yeah.
That's a sign of appreciation.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, at that wedding I was at on Saturday,
Okay.
it was a lesbian couple that got married, and I say that, and from talking to them, they had been together for like a long time, and just got married, and one of the brides had made like an offhand remark. We were at the bar waiting to get drinks or whatever.
Yeah.
One of the brides made an offhand remark like, "Oh, like I hope it'll be." Because I was like, I think I said something effectively. Yeah, you're only doing this once, right? Like it's not like you're gonna do it again. She's
Right.
like, yeah, like she's like, about a different lesbian couple and then got divorced. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Your boy was loose off the Sauvignon Blanc. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it.
In the happiest day of their life, and
Bro,
you were like,
bro.
"Yo,
I was like, like,
would really suck if you got divorced."
well, no, I explained, I went into details. I was like, yeah, I was like, I think the problem was as soon as they got married, then they went and traveled around the world for 3 months.
Yeah, you learn real quick traveling with somebody.
But like, I
What
assume
they're
they had traveled
about.
before. But if you travel, like, I don't know any couple that if they were together traveling for 3 fucking months.
Oh
that-
no,
that
Laura and
would-
I would be at each other's throats.
I was like, y'all would kill each other. I'm sure Pat and Emma would kill each other. I mean, Abby, oh God, I don't even know. I'd probably just have to be like, I'm going away somewhere. Like,
I need to be alone for a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, so I had said that. I was like, I know you guys like have like established lives. You guys doing your own thing. Like you're not traveling together. So I was like, I was like, from seeing you guys, I think it's gonna be great, and like I wish you the best. And then I walked away and I sat down at the table with Abby and like I think her sisters were gone, but it was like one of her other friends, and I was like, I'm a fucking idiot. And I exploded. She was like, and they were both like, why would you do that? I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. I
did
just
it.
started saying
I just
words.
started talking. I don't know.
I just started saying shit.
It was bad. I know. I was like, tell her I'm sorry when you see her again.
I think it's fine.
I think it'll be fine.
In the grand scheme of weddings, you don't remember 90% of the things that were
Right.
said.
I don't think she's gonna fucking remember like that particular conversation.
no.
It probably won't fucking
Probably
matter.
not.
It'll be fine.
But yes, traveling around the world. would
If she
fuck you
never
up.
sees me again, or if I see her again and she like pretends I don't exist, then I know what happened.
then you know the exact moment things
know.
went south.
I know.
So,
I know.
well, at least you wish them well
Of course.
at the end.
Yeah.
After that,
Yep.
that's like saying, "Hey, yo, nice new car. Hope you don't get hit by a train, dude.
Hope you don't wreck that shit in the
Hope
parking
you
lot.
don't wreck that shit in the parking lot." Yeah. You know it's like you drive. It's like losing $1,000 when you drive that thing off the lot,
Yeah,
right? Like you're saying that.
I know. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Just so you folks know, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I just want you to know that.
everybody makes mistakes.
Sometimes I'll be fucking up.
Sometimes
It
we
happens. Sometimes I'll be
I
fucking up.
would say sometimes we be fucking up. Shit happens.
Mhm.
All right, let's do this rap phone.
All right.
Say a word.
Rap phone.
There you go. Cool. All right. I can never remember if we have like your channel right or if we have Pat's channel. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're not running with this one.
Nope. That's not instrumental.
That's not an instrumental at all. I always get worried about the ones with vocal samples because I'm like, it's old rap lyrics usually,
Yep.
and I'm like, there's probably not censored. We probably let some stuff slide in the background, but
Yeah.
whatever. We're not getting paid for this enough.
Nope. Shell ain't.
We are back here on Breaking and Entering Radio, and we are moving right through this first hour. I would venture to say this is the fastest we've recorded a first hour in a while. Maybe.
Oh.
Allegedly. Knock on
Okay.
wood. I don't know. That has nothing to do with Pat not being here. I swear.
Nah, sometimes me and him, we're like the giggling school kids in the back of class. Like, I know. I know.
Hey, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just stating a fact.
I can't say it's just him. Like, I'm a active
We're
participant.
all guilty when we all
Yeah.
get together.
Y'all, I mean, like, how quick did y'all do it last week?
I don't actually remember.
Okay.
Last week is an entire blur to me. And not because we were drinking while we were doing it. Just
No.
saying. All right. Anyway, it is time for us to call somebody on the
Rap phone.
Yes, the rap phones, where we talk to a different artist every week, get to know some of the people that we play here on the show. Talking to a young gun today, talking to Kildon.
Okay.
He is part of the Run Along Forever crew,
Oh,
which
all right.
have been dominating lately. They've been putting out tons of content. All of it is fire. They put out an album called Chronically Online. I listened to it again this weekend.
Okay.
Listened to it on my runs. Like it's good. It is super solid. So go check that project out. But we're talking to Kildon. He is also performing at Big Beat MKE in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
So it's gonna be, we're having a Run Along Forever night. So it's Khalil and Kildon.
Nice.
So be there for that. But get to know Kildon right now because he's here on the rap phone. And that's how we do that.
Well, bam. That's
Well,
1
bam.
hour.
We can just run it right back and do the 6-pack.
Yeah.
All right. What time did Pat play? Are they 7:30?
7:15. So
7:15.
they're done.
Yeah.
Or about to be done.
Okay.
I'm really curious to see how it went for him.
As long as he doesn't eat shit and hit his face with the ball again.
That might happen. Although Kev was playing with him, so it'll be at least one person that knows how to like actually like.
How to play. How to bump set spike. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say there's at least one person that can like actually like attack a ball.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
As long as they can get it to him.
Yeah.
So.
I think, and then the one thing is that for whatever reason, they can't just like, you don't have to do like a crazy fancy set or whatever, right? If you're getting that pass,
Yeah. You just got to get it there.
just if you're trying to set somebody, just put that thing up and high and let the hitter get to it.
Yeah.
Give him some time to get to it. That's all. Like, you don't have to try and like put it at a tempo or
Right.
like put it right to him or whatever. Just put it up and let that person get to it. They'll figure it out.
I'm still guilty of playing C-level volleyball and like just trying to clear it
I mean,
at all
that's fine.
times, just
I mean,
trying to
that's
put it over
fine.
the net.
So that's fine. There's nothing actively wrong with that.
But I was never like a passer. I was
Yeah.
like, it's coming to me. I'm putting it
Yeah.
right back over.
But yeah.
So
Pat did send me a text saying that he had been working on getting low, and I was like, all right. All right. That's it's a,
I'll believe it when I see it.
yeah, I didn't want to say that because I was trying to be encouraging.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I was trying to be encouraging because, like, he is encouraging with my bowling. Therefore, I'm like,
He's trying.
I know.
A for effort.
I was like, let me be encouraging with the volleyball.
I'm not saying I'm great, but I'm saying he's trying. I'm trying. We're all trying.
Yeah. It's like, no, I can be a little more encouraging with that.
We'll see. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
If that man can get low, if we can put Humpty Dumpty back together again, we'll
Right.
be all right.
Yeah. And like, that's how I know, like, I have like I still have decent like mobility because like sometimes if a ball is coming super low, I will just drop and get it, and it's like a reaction. It's not even like
You just go.
I just go and I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that.
I am notorious. Every game of volleyball I ever play, I lay out for something. Like,
I mean, I lay out for stuff, but like not. I don't like lay out unnecessarily, but it's usually.
oh no,
like,
I am like, oh, it's this ball's like I could probably put a foot out, but most of the
don't
time
put
it's
a foot
like,
out.
Most of the time, I'm like, I'm Supermaning to this thing and trying to just
Don't put a foot out. That's bad. Don't put a foot out.
Most of the time, I'm like, I'm trying to be Superman and just get an arm on this thing and knock it back in the air.
And
So-
a lot of times, it's not really that you have to Superman because one, you should already be low. Therefore,
Yeah.
you're just laying out for it.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know.
I'm like-
I did a dive in your kitchen at one time to show like it doesn't hurt because
Right.
you're already low and you're just laying out.
Right.
Therefore, it's not that big of an impact on you. It's fine.
You know, it's weird. You did a dive, like a volleyball dive in that kitchen. Laura showed me how to do a burpee in there. People are just hitting the deck in that kitchen.
It's probably the most open outside of like this room. It's probably like the most open space.
That's true.
Yeah,
And even in here,
yeah,
if I was going to do a burpee or something, it would be like, I have to be diagonal
yeah.
to like
yeah.
make it work
I
in
think
this
that's
room.
why. Because it's not the living room.
No.
I mean, in the basement, there's space. We weren't in the basement.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Just thought a
I've-
weird observation about
I've
the
never
house.
gone upstairs. So I don't know what's up there.
It's all
just-
carpet,
Oh, see,
bed, closet.
heart shaped bed, or is it a racing car bed?
You know, racing car bed with the football phone. We've been saying we want to get a new bed, and like, honestly, Lara wants a king size bed. I don't think it's gonna fit up these stairs to get.
They're in two pieces.
I know, but like, you got to get it over this banister. Like the queen bed got stuck.
No, it's in two pieces, so it's smaller than a queen
Okay,
because it's two pieces.
even the top mattress though might be hard.
That might be a little.
That one's gonna be,
that
but
might
that
be a
can
little-
bend. I can get that over the barrier and
Yeah.
push it.
No, because like I remember there's a place I stayed at where it was such a pain because we were able to fold the mattress to get it over like a banister,
Yeah.
but the box spring obviously didn't.
Okay.
So we had to find we drove. It was me and my granddad. We drove around all fucking day and found a place that had a split queen box frame,
Mm-hmm.
and they delivered it like it was like a week later or whatever.
Now that's like the norm though.
Yeah.
Like that's more of a
or a lot
thing.
of places they don't even give you a fucking box frame anymore. It's not a thing.
It comes together. Yeah, it
Yeah.
comes in as part of it.
Yeah, it's not even a thing anymore.
Mm.
I'm like, was that a scam all along?
In theory,
Scammers.
it's just wood.
Yeah,
Like you
This
don't
is-
actually need those springs.
yeah, I know. I was like,
It's just a frame.
oh yeah, like some bah humbug.
Huh.
Yeah, things you think about.
Have we been hassled by Big Mattress this whole time?
We sure have.
We've been taken down by Big Mattress. This is what you tune into the stream for. We just exposed Big Mattress for what it was and their lies and corruption. Are we getting canceled this week?
Nah.
All right, let's do the six pack. You're into the second hour, checking out Breaking and Entering Radio. You got Alan Hallis.
And Omar Beckham.
Patrick Carroll is on assignment right now. He is he's playing some
Playing
volleyball.
some volleyball. He definitely ate some sand today.
Definitely ate some sand.
Definitely ate some sand.
I'll
Definitely,
call him out.
definitely watched a ball drop right in front of him and realized
He could
it
have
was
got
his
that.
before it was too late.
Yeah.
And probably had a very like excited and somehow anxious look on his face for most of the time.
Oh, 1,000%.
And his girlfriend definitely shot him like 2 or 3 like death glares.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I will shout out his. We played a practice game last week, and he dove to hit the ball, and I've never seen this happen. He punched the ball up into his own face while diving, and I'm not gonna lie, the thud that it made was a little scary. I thought he broke his nose right there. To be very honest with you, because I had a bird's eye view of that. I thought he broke his nose. Anyway.
That was funny though.
It was hilarious. I've also seen him fall into a cement wall. It was hilarious.
Oh my god.
While we're talking about drinking and playing volleyball, we're gonna drink a little bit too because it is time for the
6-pack.
the 6 packs where we play 6 songs back to back to back to back to back to back, and we drink a bunch while we do it. We are playing 6 tracks back to back, kicking things off with some music from Peas and Mo City. The song is called Made Of. Shout out to the entire Camp Shuttlesworth crew. I haven't worn it on the live stream, but I have a Camp Shuttlesworth like t-shirt now from Camp Fest at Cactus Club, and it's super dope. It's weird because it only commemorates one concert, like a random show.
Oh really?
Yeah, it has like the date and everybody that's on it, but it's dope because it's a Camp Shuttlesworth shirt. So shout out to Camp Shuttlesworth. Check out Peas in Mo City. It's the 6-pack starting off with Made Of here on Breaking and Entering Radio. They gave me the shirt. I wouldn't have purchased it, I don't think.
Damn.
For like one show, you know what I mean? But it has like everybody on it.
You mean?
Is that mean for me to say that?
You mean?
I mean, the show was dope. Shout out to Good Vibes Only. Oh man, we're talking because I want to make sure I get my facts straight.
I would love to, sir.
Also, allhiphop.com is serving Google AdWords, but it is not currently loading because never mind.
Yeah.
There was a big yellow ad space, which I was like, oh, something is wrong with your Google AdWords. All right. Here goes nothing. Can we even say the girl's name? Destiny Creams? Can we say that on the
Yes,
radio?
We can.
Okay.
We can.
Okay.
You're fine. Don't worry.
It's a name. It's a proper noun.
It's a proper noun. It's fine.
That was the 6-pack here on Breaking and Entering Radio. Omar, it's time to get messy in this second hour.
Yeah.
It is time to get messy. There's a little bit of Freddie Gibbs news hitting the internet.
Yeah.
Just trending for a little bit this week.
Yeah. It might still be trending. I don't know. I haven't looked. Hold on. Let me check real quick.
It's very possible. Now, normally, we would cover any Freddie Gibbs news anyway because Omar's a big fan. I'm a fan of Gibbs. But this one in particular gets a little messy, especially because
it is not spreading it, or it's not trending anymore.
Okay, it's not spreading. It is not spreading. So Freddie Gibbs' ex-girlfriend,
Yes, a young
adult actress,
young lady by the name of the
Destiny Creams.
The performing name is Destiny Creams.
Yes.
Her
That's
IG
not her government name?
No, it's not a government name. IG handle she might have changed it. Was the Fit Mommy,
Okay.
MAMI, by the way.
Okay.
So she is very fit and shape.
Sure.
Rocks a short crop haircut that's blonde.
Okay.
Like Amber Rose back in the day, or probably Amber Rose still. I think she still rocks it short.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Freddie was dating, running around with her for like a year or so, like last year and a half, or
Right.
something like that. I think we covered this on the show. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think that that we might.
I think we covered on the show previously that between the Gibbs and Benny the Butcher beef, Benny had purchased an OnlyFans subscription from her and was posting the pictures.
We did. Yeah, we did talk about that
and
mess.
Freddie was like, "Yes, I'm aware that she does porn." Like,
Yeah.
like duh.
Right.
Yeah, he was like, "Yes, I'm aware that this freaky young lady
Is doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
over the
fast forward
weekend,
to this week.
Over the
Yeah.
weekend, she had started a Twitter thread. It was like 40-some tweets total.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a lot. Where she was like, "Hey, you remember I used to date Freddie Gibbs?" and kind of breaks down just some transgressions and trifling things that Mr. Gibbs did during the course of the relationship. She was paying his cell phone bill, by the way. Yeah, during the course of. I read all of them.
Oh. Okay.
He was like that. The day that they got jumped in Buffalo.
Yeah.
So they went so she went with him on tour. He's in Buffalo. She's not aware of their beef because she's not tracking everything like that.
Yeah.
So they go to the barbecue place in Buffalo. They get jumped. She has a picture of inside the restaurant where she like the screenshot or the picture she had to that tweet. She's like loading up a fish.
Like she's ready to go.
Oh, so she's in there scrapping with him, right? She's in there scrapping with him, right? She is going to defend her man.
Okay.
So she talks about that, but like after that, she had some anxiety, so she was like, But during the course of that, her chain got took. She had a little, like the G for Gibbs.
Oh, okay.
Because it's got like the dollar sign, lines in it or whatever. That was the one that Benny took the picture with. So it was her
Her
chain.
chain. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Well,
these months later, the pieces come together.
Yeah, it was her chain. So she had mentioned that, like, you know, also she had the picture she attached of her, like, here's me with the chain. It's like her, like, topless sitting down. It was like, you
I
didn't
mean,
have to do that. Like,
Why not promote the OnlyFans while you're at it?
I you know what? I kind of missed the chain at first. I was like, oh, whoopsies. Oh.
What color is
Oh,
the chain?
there's the chain. Oh, it's gold. Okay.
Oh,
How about
look at
that?
that.
How about that? Then she had mentioned that he had expressed a desire to have a child with her.
Okay.
And he was I believe the kids call it love bombing now.
Oh.
Where you just keep sending messages about how much you love this person and adore them and how you're nothing without them. And like he had said,
I wasn't aware that was even a thing.
yeah, so it's like very hardcore, like
Aggressive text. Of how
aggressive
much
text about how much you love them and how much they mean to you. And
our generation would call that a red flag. But anyway.
yeah, I mean, yeah. So he was doing that, and then also during the course of that, he apparently gave her T-Rich, which is a STD.
Oh,
It's a hold on, I hold on, I can.
he's pulling up the
No,
facts.
but she had mentioned, like, this is like in tweets like later that he gave her like T-Rich like 3 times, 2 or 3 times or something. Which like, but it's one of those STDs that like you can only get
From other people?
from other people. So,
Okay.
or I think it's Trich. It's not T-Rich, but it's a sexually transmitted parasite.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I was not aware that parasites were involved here.
Yeah. So again, this is just trifling behavior from Mr. Gibbs.
Yeah.
If half of this is true, this is all just trifling behavior.
Yeah.
But she had screenshots of text and whatnot. So we see the love bombing. We see one of the lines was he said, "I ain't ish without you."
Okay. Good radio edit. Good radio
Yeah,
edit.
I was like, "Ooh, boy, that is a line." You pull that out.
Yeah.
That's like that shot that Steph Curry tried to hit last night, putting up that prayer,
Just going for it.
just going for it.
Wow.
So, but anyways, she is pregnant. She is currently pregnant now.
Yep.
With said child.
This is where the plot thickens.
This is what the plot. If it hasn't gotten thick already,
This is where it thickens even more.
So Gibbs then reverse course said, "You can't have this child. I'm not in a position to have this child. I'm not." He was saying like fiscally, he's not.
I will
to have
never
this.
financially recover from this.
Right. And keep in mind, he has 3 baby mamas already.
Oh.
This lady would be number 4.
Oh no. Yeah. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of alimony.
Yeah, exactly. So he's got 3 of them already.
Oh boy.
So it's already a
That's a tough situation.
Right. It's already got some issues with it right there.
Yeah.
So I believe this would mean that Mr. Gibbs has a breeding kink, but doesn't actually want to have the child.
He's like early onset Nick Cannon. Is what
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what that is.
But I'm pretty sure Nick Cannon has more money.
Yeah.
So
Gibbs ain't hosting Wild 'N Out anytime
no,
soon.
No. So then they broke up. Gibbs blocked her on socials as she's like doing this
Tirade.
Yeah. And then she puts in a tweet like, "Funny how you have me blocked on here when I have a picture of you showing your."
I was wondering how you were going to address this.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if we use medical terms, we can use medical terms.
Spreading the gluteus maximus.
Look at Gluteus Maximus, seeing that brown-eyed girl.
Yeah, that's the medical term.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a picture of you spreading your gluteus maximus. In my phone is insane. I'm gonna spare them that one though.
Yes.
People wanted to see this.
People
photo.
wanted to see this to the point where the term "spready Gibbs" was trending for like I think until like earlier today. It was so you got
Oh my
like
god!
essentially the whole weekend, Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Busy
Spready Gibbs
weekend.
was trending.
Spready Gibbs
Was trending.
all over this alleged photo that she has.
Yes. Now, of course, you know who dropped in to be messy about this.
Is it one Mr. DJ
Whackademics.
Yeah.
DJ Whackademics.
If there's a mess, of course he's gonna be there.
Yeah. DJ
Get his name up.
Whackademics hopped in. She had, I don't know if she was serious about this, but she said she would let Whackademics name the child.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
This woman is making some terrible decisions right here. Well, I guess her best one is to not unleash that photo because we don't need that on the internet.
No, we don't need that.
We don't need spready Gibbs on the
Also,
internet.
Benny said he would get the chain back to Miss Creams.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
nice. At least
Yeah,
he's
that's
returning.
nice
like,
of
hey,
him
I
to do.
found this.
Yeah, he says
I didn't take it. Someone took it. I found it.
He would. Well, he said he had a picture. He was like, "I'll get this back to you."
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. There, I don't know if it was real or not, but it looks like there's a screenshot of Miss Creams on the back of a bus that drives around Miami that has a lot of scribbling on the roof of the back of the van.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
So that was part of the thread too, or involved
No, that
with
was somebody else.
just Twitter.
Somebody else had
getting
it. Yeah,
messy.
Yeah.
Oh, that you told me about this part.
Yeah.
Where they
I
were
don't know if it was a.
possibly whilst still pregnant.
Oh, the picture was visibly pregnant.
I have not looked up this picture for not even science sake, and I definitely don't need to see anything associated with Spready Gibbs.
No.
That is probably the worst. I mean, one, hilarious. The internet undefeated right now with this one. If you're Gibbs at this point, do you just like shut off your phone and live on an island for like an hour, like a month?
He's going on tour to Japan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just go on tour to Japan.
I mean, he was basically tweeting through it like over the weekend. So
Ugh.
not like a ton of tweets, but just like here and there.
steering into the skid.
Yeah.
Steering into the skid. I would not, because the amount of look, people's GIF usage is crazy. People are gonna figure out, they're gonna be putting out like chocolate cake memes, or donut hole memes, or
Oh me.
yeah, just pictures of chocolate donuts. It's kind of I don't know. Anyway, don't look up Spready Gibbs, but the photo is not out there that we know of, and I don't think we will update you if it ever does come out, because none of us want to see that.
We're not.
We're not gonna do it. But the internet is undefeated.
Hopefully the next time we talk about Freddie Gibbs, it will be about some music.
I would like that. I would
Yeah.
very much appreciate that
I think so,
instead.
too.
So hopefully he has a good tour of Japan, and maybe Japan just doesn't have Twitter. That's fine, right? No, whatever.
Yep.
We're gonna play some music from Evol Everybody. This song is called Lost in Translation, and I don't think the term Spready Gibbs gets lost in translation in Japan.
Oh God.
That's a good place to put a pin in that one. Just out here spreading ass for the world to see. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, okay. This is where we get to be old heads for a minute. Stop rapping over your damn vocals.
Oh yeah. And Buster was 100% right on this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. We're all in agreement. It's going to be...
Stop banging on the furnace.
Stop banging on the damn furnace. The best, most iconic line in music video history. Okay, that's how you know we have aged, though.
Even back then, I was like, "Why are you banging on that damn? Why are all y'all banging on the ductwork constantly? Chill the fuck out."
They're just trying to beat with
That
the
man
rhythm.
was upstairs playing some cards. Probably had some good ass jerk chicken he was eating on.
Got some spades going. I think.
Yeah, that was probably
I thought it was spades in the video.
He's probably drinking some Red Nephew. He was having a good time up there. Probably see all them sexy ass women coming in the house. He was like, "Hello."
Welcome to the basement. To the basement.
They're down there.
Hoping he gets his chicken jerk by the end of this. Hey
yo. You wild.
Stereo AOs.
Wild.
That's what we do here. All right. Let's do it.
All right.
Back here on Breaking and Entering Radio, I still can't get the idea of Spready Gibbs out of my head. That's hilarious. I'm still laughing at it. But we're going to talk about something entirely different right now. We're talking about a clip from Busta Rhymes that was surfacing over the weekend. Busta Rhymes basically, he was at the Lovers and Friends Festival as well.
Okay.
And then, went on and rapped now on the radio. But he was mentioning that basically on the microphone, he was saying that people have lost the art of performing. Rappers have lost the art of performing. Sorry, a dog just came in here and now I'm...
Producer Rocky also agrees that rappers have lost the art.
They have lost the art of performance. So anyway, Busta was saying that his contemporaries are cut from a different cloth that they don't manufacture anymore. He said, "We come from a time where there was no additives, no unnecessary mixing and diluting and tampering with the holy, sacred, and pure. We are the holy, sacred, and pure." And then he did his verse from "Look at Me Now," and basically told the crowd that he does not agree with the idea of young rappers rapping, putting their vocals into their backing tracks in performances.
No.
Now, I feel slighted whenever I hear somebody come out and perform over their own vocals. I understand it on the underground-ish kind of level, where like if you're not an established artist, like I'm not saying you shouldn't know your verses, but I understand like maybe you didn't get a show mix, like you didn't understand to like do a version without the vocals, right? Like you didn't get just the beat from somebody. But I'm curious of your thought as when you see a show and you see somebody come out and you're hyped to see them and they start rapping over their vocals.
It's awful. It's terrible.
It's immediately
It's
a down.
the worst.
Yeah.
It's one of the. There's been a couple times at big beat performances where I've seen that and I'm like, oh, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Like anybody that is out here performing, you got to find, like, you got to get the show mix. Any aspiring MC that hears this, anybody that's just even thinking about rapping, make sure you get the show mix. Make sure you get the clean mix so that you can play it on the radio. Like, do that work ahead of time. But I agree. I feel slighted anytime that I see, I've seen, like, mainstream rappers. So this is a bad example, but this is the first one that comes to mind, right? There was a few years ago where I got the chance to shoot photos. Well, this is the Warped Tour, so this is years and years ago. Riff Raff was performing, and I was like...
Well, there's your mistake right there.
Well, I know. Nobody else was on that I wanted to shoot photos of at the time. So I walked up, took a couple photos of Riff Raff, launches into the first song, clean stereo vocals, like his full on, like they're just playing the stream, like practically, you know what I mean? Like they're playing the wave file.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is trash. Like I immediately feel ripped off when I could have listened to this. I could have just listened to this in the car. I didn't need to go see this person live.
Yeah.
Like the appeal is not somebody to do that. And actually, I think Hannibal Buress has a stand-up bit about this, or used to, where he's like, that's got to be the best job ever. He's like, you just get paid to vibe out to your own music. You show up for a little bit, you play it, and you just say every other word is yeah, yeah. And then you go home and you collect a paycheck. What a wild life.
There's a video of it's 3 6 Mafia, 8 Ball, and MJG performing "Stay Fly,"
Okay.
and they're like, I want to say that I think they're in Memphis,
Oh, no.
but so like everyone else does their verse except for 8 Ball,
Oh, okay.
and 8 Ball is just like but they're playing like the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
So the whole time 8 Ball's just going like, hey,
Over his own part.
over his own part.
Oh.
And I was like, and in my head, I was like,
In your hometown.
man, if your fat ass don't start rapping,
In your hometown.
yeah,
Ugh. That's phoning it in at
Yeah.
that point. That's
Yeah.
terrible. So if you hear this, rappers, make sure you rap over your own. Make sure you rap over your beats. Don't rap over your lyrics. Stop putting your vocals in the mix. Take them out. We will all be happier. Honestly, it just makes for a muddled performance too. Like if you're rapping and then that's rapping and you're like a half a second off and it's not, and then like it's just weird. Then you're hearing stereo. Like it's dumb. Stop rapping over your vocals, and make good music, and we will enjoy it. Perform well. We're gonna play some music from TRA featuring Zoltan. What You Expect is the name of the song. What'd you expect from us? We're gonna say stop rapping over your vocals. Check it out here. It's on Breaking and Entering Radio. Okay. I think we got one more and then we sign off. Shout out to Tyler Klein was in the chat. He's from one part of the MKE Sports Express podcast for the Shepherd Express. So shout out to him for being in the chat for a minute there. Okay. Talking a little Peppa Pig last. Peppa Pig to finish this out. I'm getting ads for caffeine right now, which we are live on caffeine at the moment, but it is like other people's streams. So I'm waiting for the one where like we randomly get popped up. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, what happened?
We did. We got jumped. That was last May. And I haven't like publicly spoken about this on the record, but I will share.
You see where that is?
Yeah.
You know that.
I know that bus.
You know that bus.
We're in his states.
Cause you a goddamn heathen.
Got back from Europe. And
Why was this the only spot available to talk about this?
the next day we had a show in Buffalo, New York, which is kind of far from the city.
Is this brand new? This has to be.
She just posted this to her account 4 days ago.
I didn't know Freddie didn't like him. I didn't
Okay.
like Freddie. I was clueless. Okay, nobody filled me
So
in.
it's the update. So
And you can see obviously pregnant.
yeah, obviously pregnant on the bus, the documentary bus.
Yeah. Somebody said, "You said you were only doing 1:30. You've been going crazy for 2 days." Her response: "I'm promoting my interview, bestie." LOL.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Also, now that she has done that, there are a lot of
It's gotta be easy to make a deep fake of that, then, right?
maybe, I guess, but there's a lot of
The responses.
well, no, I mean, just so she's been replying back to, I mean, she's been posting like footage of shit.
Oh, of like the fight and everything. The
No,
Freddie- oh, okay.
no, like the her job.
Oh, okay. Oh. Her job. Shout out to Sub Music Boss in the chat on
what up?
Facebook.
Are-
Shout
are-
out to everybody tuning in.
Are you familiar with the one Jack Slayer?
I am not familiar
but
with
based on
that
that name, you already,
documentary.
based on that name, you already know what time it is.
Documentary participant. I don't even know,
Yeah.
like documentary subject
Contributor,
That's a good way to.
talking head.
I don't feel like there's a lot of talking going on with that.
I mean, if you're doing off the head, start talking.
Eh,
If you're spitting them lyrics,
you got a point. So yeah, she's on the good old documentary bus.
dog. Some of these tweet people are fucking unhinged on Twitter.
Dude, yes, I know.
Listen to this tweet. Fit Mommy has some great looking baby nutritioners.
Oh my
What? What? I'm gonna block this man on GP.
Yes, please do for the baby nutritioners.
That blocked.
Send that man to HR. That man needs to get fired from life. Go sit down somewhere. Get banned on Twitter for that. Holy shit. That's wild. That being said, we come up with some pretty good puns here, so I don't know.
I think, as somebody said on this, like literally the moral of the story is that Freddie Gibbs is trifling.
I mean, yeah,
That's literally the moral of the story. But look, we knew.
we knew. We've been known. That's been a thing. All right. Let's talk about this Chance the Rapper Peppa Pig collab.
All right.
News for the kids.
You're welcome. I looked into that for you guys. You're welcome. You're all welcome.
This man did that service for you.
That's now in my Twitter search history. Big Elon Musk now has that at his disposal
Big Elon with that data.
with that data.
Your ads are gonna be fucked.
It's Twitter ads though. So it's
Why are we
fine.
getting a thigh spreader like a
no
workout
No, actually,
ad?
you know what I get on? I just get all financial shit on.
Yeah,
Yeah, at this point
that's good. I don't.
on Twitter, I just get financial shit, and then
I get off-brand Wish products that are just Ayo after Ayo.
That sounds more entertaining than what I get. Also, like a lot of them are like from my job.
Mm.
So and I know like a lot of advertisers are leaving Twitter. So like the fact that my job is still like, nah, fuck that.
Push those ads out.
Put it
Somebody
out there.
gotta be there.
Also, like I kind of want to, and like a way so you don't see ads from a particular places to just block that account.
Yeah.
They never come up again, right?
Right.
If you just block enough, then you don't really get anything.
Yeah.
So like I don't get that many. I don't get as many ads as like I used to.
I feel like I don't actually get as many Twitter ads either. Shout out to Casket
What up, Casket?
from Big Beat MK as well. He's in the next round, I believe. Yeah, he moved on.
So like but like I don't want to block my job. That seems like a little wild.
Block your job on Twitter.
Bro, that'd be kind of wild. So I'm not trying to do that.
Sometimes I feel weird when we like follow. I'll follow any business in Milwaukee basically, but like I'll see the stuff that was followed before me, especially Instagram, for like my job.
Yeah.
And apparently, someone before me that was a social media manager followed like tons of boudoir accounts, maybe for an article, maybe for a thing, but when the intern logged in and I was like, oh shit, this is the first thing she's gonna see, I felt like a big old creep because she probably thinks that I'm the one that followed that shit and I didn't. So now that's where my life's at. It's my cross to bear, I guess. It's my problem.
Are you familiar with Pink Panthers?
I have heard this name. I have seen a little bit. She was with Ice Spice doing some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's funny because someone had joked that Pink Panthers dresses like if you caught your teacher out for a night at Applebee's.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
The internet wins.
Bruh.
I feel like I know teachers that dress better than that. I do.
But you know the teacher kind of teacher like. So I said I was like, damn, you're not wrong.
That's spot on. The
Yeah.
internet won that one.
Yeah.
1000%.
All right.
All right. Chance the Rapper and Peppa Pig. Woo! Here we go.
I feel like Peppa Pig would flame Chance up. By the way, Peppa Pig be rude as shit.
We are winding things down on this week's episode of Breaking and Entering Radio. We got a lot of people from Big Beat MKE popping into our live stream, which is
Nice.
dope.
Appreciate
I
it.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Shout out. Make sure you hop down on Thursdays to the
Yeah.
Jackalope Lounge.
Yeah.
We got a pretty fire collab to talk about though.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be this show if we didn't talk about new music sometimes,
Yes.
or potential new music.
We're not all just messiness.
But it's more fun. when we're
Although
messy.
two of the segments were messy today.
It's real messy today. We're talking about one Chance the Rapper though. We're keeping things pure now.
Okay.
You know, he loves his wife.
He does.
It's pure.
And his children.
And his children.
Hey.
Exactly. This one's for the kids.
He was wilding out of the carnival, but he still loves his wife.
Hey.
He was just hey.
Who amongst us hasn't wilded out a carnival?
It's just a little wine. It's not sexual. It's just a little wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, we also finish our show with the segment for the kids.
B&E radio is for the children.
It's 1000% not. Do not agree with that. On Late Night with Seth Meyers.
Just don't have him listen to that last segment.
Yeah, right. On that on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Chance the Rapper was asked if his kids like his music, and he said yes, but they got to be selective about what songs he picks, right? He said they're really more into like Peppa Pig and their contemporaries. He's like, but I like have a few songs that they'll listen to. Apparently,
Who is Peppa Pig's contemporary?
I don't know. I actually don't know that part of it. Like Blippi, is that one maybe?
I don't know. I don't have
The
kids.
little Ryan's World kid.
I don't have kids, so I don't know what kind of music they make for kids.
I don't have
like
kids either. Apparently, I'm an uncle, but I'm a bad one. But I know about Blippi. I know about Blippi
Same.
and
I'm confident.
and Peppa Pig.
If you can be a deadbeat uncle, like, actually no, because I'm not like a.
I'm
not
kind of a deadbeat uncle.
I'm
I'm
just
waiting for them to
uninvolved.
start walking and talking.
I'm just
more.
uninvolved. That's all.
Okay. Well, anyway, Chance said, yeah, they do like my music, but they like Peppa Pig and their contemporaries. And then Seth Meyers questioned Chance if he would consider teaming up with Peppa Pig in a desperate attempt to gain the affection of his little girls. And, of course, Chance went straight to the camera with this and said, Peppa, if you're listening right now, like, I'm trying to work or at least get some autographs for my kids. Shout out to Peppa Pig.
Nice.
So of course every headline from here ran with Chance the Rapper would do a song with Peppa Pig. And honestly, kinda here for it.
yeah.
That's the crossover we might need. More rappers need to be doing kids shows. I can't think of another rapper that popped onto like a kids show or even something hip hop adjacent other than like I think Questlove was on Yo Gabba Gabba once. And don't quote me on that because I'm pulling that out of the sky. But I can't think of any rapper that's been on like a kids show. And Chance is like the guy to do it. He is like the perfect one for that.
Well, Mace did do that song for the Rugrats soundtrack.
Okay, I guess that kind of counts.
Yeah.
Coolio did the Keenan and Kel theme song. That's that's a
Yeah.
kids show.
Yeah, that works.
And then TLC I think did the All That theme song.
yeah.
I can't remember if that's TLC or not. Maybe this is where I get the facts wrong. I'm sorry.
So I feel like
Oh no, that's TLC. That was
there
TLC.
have been other ones. It's just not that frequent because it's usually the subject matter is not
Yeah.
for the children, despite what old dirty bastard said.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, Double XL did do an article on 12 memorable appearances by rappers on animated series, but most of them seem to be like adult animated series.
Yeah, we're
Like-
not counting people popping up on the Boondocks.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator was on a Cartoon Network show.
Yeah, Loiter Squad.
Well, yeah, he had that, but he popped up on a regular show as well.
Oh, all right.
Apparently, 50 Cent and Cypress Hill have been on The Simpsons, which who hasn't been on The Simpsons?
We gonna get on there one of these days.
Nicki Minaj was on The Cleveland Show.
Okay.
Eminem was on Family Guy.
Okay.
Again, Mos Def on the Boondocks, all adult sort of stuff. Logic was on Rick and Morty, and that's where it ends. No kids shows out of that.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right though.
I'm fairly certain that Questlove was on Yo Gabba Gabba.
He might have been. I just like the only thing I can think of is like that Mason Blackstreet song on the Rugrats soundtrack.
That's about it.
Yeah.
So I guess what we're saying is drop that super hot fire. We need to hear Chance the Rapper and Peppa Pig. I'd give it a little spin. I'd give it one spin just to try it. A lot of British accents. A lot of Peppa Pig would be the heel in that situation. Would be like the rude, the rude one, and Chance would be like the nice guy. I'm feeling it. So if you're gonna drop Chance the Rapper and Peppa Pig, let us know. We want to hear it for sure. All right. In the meantime, we're gonna play something that is not that at all. We're playing music from Keith Terry featuring Kill Goober. This song is called My Soul. Check it out and feed your soul on Breaking and Entering Radio.
Oh, also on the Rugrats soundtrack, Be Real, Iggy Pop.
Oh, somebody was doing work as a music director for Rugrats, and they're like, let's make a dream compilation album and call it a kids album.
And Fife Dog.
What?
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Keith Terry and Kill Goober. My Soul on Breaking and Entering Radio.
All right.
Casket pointed out that Pantera was on SpongeBob.
Okay.
Did not know that. Also, shout out to Twan Mac was in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in tonight. It's been fun. This is a cool little thing we got going on. Oh, that's a sick sample, though.
Yeah.
I get that. I know why Mace jumped on that.
Oh,
And-
yeah. No.
Oh, I remember this song.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I was like, I bet you if I played this, you would remember the song.
Yes. Once I got that hook.
Yeah. Multiple Rugrats movies?
Rugrats in Paris.
Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't have cable, man.
I had too much cable. I had illegal cable. I learned so much so early in life. I just wanted to watch Good Burger over and over and over, and it didn't. I hit the wrong channel. It was bad. All right. Let's sign the.
Gotta be. I assume they didn't stick around.
No, I think that they're probably. Well, if Kev's there, they might. I don't
I
know.
might text him. See. Let me text him while we wrap up here.
All right, there we go. See if he has anything he wants to say on the show.
Okay.
All right. And on that note, it is time for us. Wow. That is a little ominous tone but we're
Yeah.
heading out.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Caught it right at the end of the beat, I think. Anyway, we are heading out. Thank you guys so much for listening to Breaking and Entering Radio. If you tune into our live stream on breakingandentering.net or any of our social media, thank you, because we
Yes,
do
thank
that.
you. We appreciate it.
I swear, one of these weeks we're gonna get all three of us together. You're gonna be gone next week. Yeah, you're out in New Orleans.
No, this coming up.
Yeah.
This coming up week, I'll be here. The one after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's a chance next
There's
week
a
we
chance.
might all be in
Yeah.
the same room. You'll have to tune in to find out.
That's right. Tune in. Same
Tune in.
same rap time, same rap channel on Twitch, and
Yeah.
YouTube,
Yes.
and Twitter,
Wherever
and
you're
Caffeine TV,
wherever you're seeing us or hearing
Instagram,
us, we
TikTok.
might have all three of us here next week.
Yep.
Yeah, you nailed it. BreakingandEntering.net's the place to go for new music.
Yep.
You can go over to, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. We are also on Caffeine. We got an e-newsletter.
Yep.
If you are in the Milwaukee area and you were hearing this first day on Spotify or Mixcloud, we got a beat battle tonight
Yep.
and every Thursday until June 15th.
Yep.
If you're listening from outside the area, fly to Milwaukee. It's pretty cheap.
Or drive down. Come on down.
Drive, fly.
We got Southwest here. Come
Take
on
a
down.
boat.
And Spirit.
We got Spirit. You can fly here from LA.
Yeah. Come on down.
So get here however you got to get here.
Yeah.
Beat battles are Thursday nights. 10 o'clock is when the battles start. DJ's on around 9-ish. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully have all three of us here next week on Breaking and Entering Radio for the first time in like a month.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try. We always try. We
Yes.
always try to entertain. We try to inform. But on the weeks that Omar's not here, we don't inform.
So it's a
We-
little dicey sometimes.
It's a little.
I appreciate y'all looking up how to pronounce Ghanaian.
Thank you. We
But-
tried. Again, we tried.
Yeah, but like when he played it off the phone, I was like, yeah, that's how the robot
That's how-
Google would say.
yeah,
it. But I'm
Google
like,
would
if you
say
talk
it.
to someone, they would say, no, they're Ghanaian.
Well,
Yeah.
gave it a swing.
You tried.
Swung for the fences.
You tried.
So,
That's all we ask for.
in the meantime, we will be back next week. Wherever you're hearing us, wherever you're checking us out, thank you so much. Be a friend, tell a friend about the show. Oh, if you want to support this nonsense, you can do that.
Yeah.
$5
Yep.
over on patreon.com/breakingandentering. You're going to get this show literally as soon as I edit it. It's the only thing I'm doing.
We're inflation
the day after
proof.
we-
It's always gonna be $5. We're
always
inflation
five.
proof.
Always five.
Oh.
Inflation proof over here.
Yep.
I bought groceries today. Oh my
Oh
god.
boy, oh boy.
Yeah, I don't want to say I'm balling, but I bought a whole thing of groceries today.
You ain't gonna be balling now because you bought all them groceries.
That's why I need you to support us on Patreon
At
for
least
$5.
you got some food though.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go through that freezer right now.
2
Not
weeks-
y'all's, but like. at the-
You got 2 weeks to pay me $5 on Patreon so I can get
Right.
some more groceries.
Yeah, don't you want them to eat?
You need me to eat. Otherwise, you don't get this show. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we could put the hard sell on them like that any other time. But in the meantime, I think it's time we get out of here.
All right.
We're out of here. See you next week. Peace.
Peace.
And that's a show.
That's a show. They said they're still there.
Oh, what?
We should go.
Let me see what inning UWM is in over
Okay.
there. But I could maybe pop down.
All
I don't
right.
got shit to do tomorrow.
All right. He doesn't need to walk right now, does he?
He probably does. He hasn't pooped in like a while.
Oh.
There's not another person in the room. There's a dog.
The dog.
The dog.
I forget they said a walk. They knew they were talking about a dog.
I don't know.
Nobody walks a person.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that part.
Just saying.
Hey, I've seen some shit in this world, man.
I mean, there are some people.
I don't think I've actually seen a human on a leash in a long time.
I saw a kid on a leash
What?
like last summer.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. You gotta at least get him a harness, otherwise you're gonna choke him.
No, it was a harness. It was a harness. Don't worry.
Okay, still, leash kids are fucking weird.
I was a leash kid. Relax.
What?
I was a leash kid.
You had a leash?
Yeah, I was a leash kid.
What?
Yeah,
No way.
I was bad, bro. I just wander off.
Like, how little were you when you had a leash?
3.
Oh, okay. That's leash territory.
3. I think maybe one trip we took when I was like 4. After that, I wasn't on a leash anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, we were in the Dells. They had me on a leash.
Oh, that's the spot. You got to put a 4-year-old on a leash.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You gotta, yeah.
Yeah, especially Dells in the 80s. In the 80s,
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit was the Wild West, bro.
It's just gotta be a weird feeling. I don't know. I never had the leash.
It was a wrist one. It wasn't a harness one. It was a wrist one.
Oh, okay. That's way different.
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
wrist
okay.
joint.
That's way better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. On
I
that
mean,
note,
I was also the person that like almost drowned when he was like 3. So because I just jumped into a pool not knowing the fuck I was doing. So
that's what we like over here. We like risk takers.
that's right.
When I was like 4,
Then I didn't swim for like 30 years.
when I was like 4, I almost walked straight out into fucking traffic in front of my
God.
grandpa's house. I'm like a car, like I got pulled back by my uncle,
Yeah.
like last second, and a car just whoosh.
Yeah.
I was about to get taken the fuck out on
no.
Thanksgiving in front of all my family.
Don't do that, brother.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
So make good decisions.
Yeah.
Don't jump in traffic. Don't jump
Right.
in pools.
Yes.
And don't leash your kids.
Yep. Well, I mean, nah, it's you can leash
Unless they're
them.
bad.
You
Unless
can
they're
leash them.
bad.
It's all right.
Don't
I
leash
just, you know what? Let's remove the stigma from leashing kids. It's fine. Those parents are in hell. They need a little help.
There you go.
If they just looking at their phone the whole time with the kid on a leash, that's a problem. But
That's
if,
a problem, yes.
But if they like interacting
Be
with the kid,
attentive.
yeah, I'm just saying, But I know kids be a lot of work, man. Them kids be stressing people out.
You got a point.
They be shitting everywhere. You gotta feed them. Be loud.
They expect things.
Expecting.
They expect attention.
Right, they be in your
care.
face. They be in your face. I'll be like, man, get my face.
I didn't think we were gonna go hard into anti-kid
Then
rhetoric.
people be like, oh, you'd be a great parent. Fuck about my face too.
Yeah,
I'm selfish.
I'm selfish too. Let's be selfish.
Right.
You know what? That's the fucking takeaway today.
Be selfish.
Be selfish. We're out of here.
We're outta here.
See you
Peace.
next week.
Peace.
Bye.